25 years ago, I was living in upstate New York, and my friend Meg said, I'm moving to Seattle. Do you want to come? So we hopped on a train, and 48 hours and 3,000 miles later, we landed in Seattle. I knew no one, scary and new. So we both got hired at Caffe Ladro, and that's what made Seattle a home for us. We met amazing people. We laughed, we cried, we sang, we stumbled, and we found our way into a whole new life. And Caffe Ladro made all of the difference in that. So now, 25 years later, Seattle is still my home, and all of my roots here began at Caffe Ladro. When Ladro first opened, the bakery was tiny. It was like maybe a 10-foot by 10-foot space in the back of the shop. And when you would work the night shift, it was this special kind of magic. The shop would close, the barista would leave, and you crank up the music and you just get into the flow. So it was coffee cake, and then scones, and then muffins, and you just had the space all to yourself. And so to this day, when I hear certain albums or songs, I immediately am transported back in time. I can smell the cinnamon, I can feel the dough, and I'm back in this like magical moment all by myself on the top of Queen Anne, baking and making Caffe Ladro treats for the next morning. It's just the best thing. You know that big beautiful glass installation in the upper Queen Anne shop? Thomas, the talented, incredible artist who made that piece, he had offered to just teach a few of us how to do stained glass in exchange for helping on that project. And so Tara and I must have foiled like hundreds of pieces of glass for that installation, and in exchange, Thomas helped us learn and taught us how to do stained glass, and helped us with our own projects, and I still have mine today. And that's kind of like what Ladro was like. It was just this community of people and brought us together, and I got so much out of just the relationships and connections that I made there. Working at Caffe Ladro is how I discovered my love of old movies. 25 years ago, there was no Netflix or streaming media, so we actually had to go to a video store and rent VHS tapes, and Video Aisle was just down the street from Caffe Ladro. So we would set them up with coffee, and they'd set us up with videos. It was the neighborhood just helping each other out. And I must have gone through all of the Hitchcock's movies, all of Humphrey Bogart, and then all of the Thin Man series, anything noir. I discovered so much, and it was just the best combination. You had coffee and pastries and black and white movies. What more could you want? And that was Caffe Ladro. It brought the neighborhood together, made connections, and I couldn't ask for more.